Strapped in, everything is safe and completely secure. We will deliver safely and securely.
Bro, their mobilization.
I was in prison. Agitators came from Moscow. There is a desire to serve in the ranks of the Russian army in Ukraine. I was in places of detention. In a high security colony number 7 in the Vladimir region. That is, your conviction will be expunged, completely cleared, and you will earn money. Regarding the money, I didn't receive any, just to say it right away. And the conviction, I don't know. That's what it is. Whether it is expunged or not, I am not aware. I came to the driver. Gruevi. I'm not a fighter. I have a Category BC license for 20 years driving experience. He was like, yes, drivers are needed, back and forth. I said, I did my military service, I said also as a driver. He said, yes, everything. Let's say the attitude is better here. There, we came to serve. They decided for us, they only asked us, and that's it. Yes. No, everything. Questionnaires were filled out, just like in prison. 80 questions, all the same.
Tell me, how do you assess all the combat training?
No, the combat training, I assess it as nothing.
Well, from to 10. What do you rate it?
Zeros. 0. I understand the training was, urban conditions. It's a city, a populated area. It's just following each other. The rifles were nothing because they gave us this Kalashnikov, the 12, but even your military, when I handed over the weapon, got caught. Wonderful. Guys, you're just mocking, not just laughing. I just don't know. The boots, the ones that are like rocks, it was just impossible to wear them. The clothing was just the usual green stuff, the kind that goes here. Or what is it called? Yeah, what is it? Uniform, just the usual uniform.
From the moment you arrived until the moment you ended up in Pianto, how much time passed?
Almost 3 weeks.
3 weeks. In those 3 weeks, out of those 21 people, how many were left?
2. 2? Including me. The Lord helped because I stayed in Roy. Almost no one returns from there. Either 300 return, in the best case, or 200, and they are left in the forest. And no one retrieves them. We gathered at 5. Aniva came for us, we arrived, got dropped off, said our goodbyes. And that's it, we left with him and walked along the road. There were no more checkpoints, nothing. Well, we encountered, in 2 places we saw 200 and they just lie there and no one retrieves them. On such paths, such a road, just a trail like this. Greenery. Usually I yelled at him, you heard, he yelled back too. On Fifth Third Storm, what's there? I stopped, standing. Trying to understand something by accident, something I can't. And they yelled, like, come on, lie down. I'm standing there, ready to shoot. I was standing 2 meters away from him. I just put down the gun. I said, don't shoot. I already see that I came there. I put down the gun, put everything down, moved it aside. He held me by the ears, shouted something to the other one. I was told to take off my bulletproof vest. I took everything off, pulled out the vest. I had a grenade. I handed it to him myself. He didn't even see what I was doing there.
According to the Geneva Convention, we are escorting as prisoners normally. Tied up, everything is safe. We will deliver them in strength and safety. We need such people. They are lucky.
What is the motivation of those people who go from places of detention to the war in Ukraine? To earn money.
To earn money? And for example, I won't lie. I say it as it is. I'm going to earn money. I'm talking about myself.
Are there those who are truly convinced, ideologically driven, like Russia forward and so on? For the motherland. Russia, to repay their debt to the motherland, kind of.
Yes, I didn't engage in that. Here, again, I met people who came, and they have sentences of about a year, less than a year. They are going to fight. I just don't understand it. And there are colonies where one could stay and stay peacefully. And you could say they could stay in comfort and quietly go home. And why they come here, I just don't understand them. 90% came to earn money. And only 10% of those 90% stayed. Those are the ones who, he is now 60 years old, and he still has 10 years ahead to serve. Yes, he would rather go fight there for a couple of years and come home, live at home for a while. And with money.
Someone shouts you, he says, I'm going. To earn money.
I also kind of don't understand that. For me, earning money has always been at home, go and earn our, let's say, draft, with which we stayed there. We have people age 60. Men, age 60, he can barely walk. He walks like this with a rifle. I will stand up if I may. He walks with a rifle. Suddenly his rifle falls, loaded, the rifle aimed, falls not on the safety. He immediately shot himself. At someone, he came to the war. Have you heard many such stories of people returning from the war? Home? So no, I haven't heard.
What can you say to people, for example, who are faced with the choice of what to do? To stay or go to war? At least you can hold on.
I need to go there because with money, if you went for money, you'll be deceived. And if you went to clear your criminal record to get out earlier, you simply won't come home. That's it. I've always had a negative attitude towards war, but this is a foolish war, and it's just incomprehensible to me. And my attitude towards our government. Yes, I don't even know what to call them. Our government has always divided everything, something of their own, but never considered the people. What is my attitude towards Vladimir Putin? I don't think so. I don't really know anyone else from the authorities.
Have you been abroad? No. How old are you?
43. I've never seen the sea abroad.
The same bandits who were involved in racketeering and bombing markets. And then the head of administration. Do you know which unit I captured?
Yes. The 12th Special Forces Brigade Aza. I encountered quite, if you can call it that, favorable conditions of captivity. They don't beat. They don't insult. No one reproaches you without reason, nothing. They feed you. 3 times. A bath every 3 days. Even in our prisons, not everywhere has that